I will come get you, sir. I will chase you down. Do you want to play a game? Game over. Coming for you, Hulk Hogan. Alright, welcome to my Fortnitemares Saw and Fortnite collaboration early gameplay. So I have been waiting for this forever. Saw is one of my favorite Halloween franchises of all time. I've seen every single movie, and while they're not all that good, most of them are worth watching. So when I heard that we were getting a Saw crossover, I was absolutely excited, and here we are. We've got the Billy skin. So first of all, shout out to Epic Games. I am an Epic partner, and sometimes they send me bundles like this to review early. So when does this come to the item shop, and how much is it gonna be? And the answer to that, it comes to the item shop tomorrow, October 8th. That's Tuesday, October 8th. Remember, this is American time zones. It's not European. I know it's the 8th tonight. It's not tonight. It's tomorrow as of this video. So before we get to the review, let's take a look at the prices. So the skin itself, Billy, is going to be 1,500 V-Bucks. And he does come with the back bling, which is called Trap Television. So both of those for 1,500 V-Bucks. That's not bad. The pickaxe, though, is sold separately for 800. The emote, which is absolutely amazing, Billy's tricycle, is sold separately for 500 V-Bucks. That's also traversal. And then there's also a wrap called the Puppet's Choice, which is 500. Now, unfortunately, as far as I can tell, there's no big bundle. So if you want everything, you have to shell out 3,300 V-Bucks, which is kind of weird. Who knows, maybe there will be a big bundle, but from what I can tell, there isn't. So if you just want the skin, 1,500 V-Bucks is not bad. But I feel like you definitely need the emote at least. You could do without the pickaxe and you can do without the wrap, but this emote is iconic to the Billy character. Okay, so now with all that out of the way, let's take a look at every item in the locker and then we'll go into a match and check things out. There's some reactivity here. I have not seen any of the reactivity, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you guys are. First of all, the character, Billy. It says, I want to play a game. And there's tons of references to the movie. So there's no surprise that they incorporated Billy into Fortnite. He's the puppet in some of the Saw movies. I don't think he's in every single Saw movie. The actual killer in some of the movies is John Kramer, or Jigsaw. He's not the killer in every movie, but in most of them. And in fact, they never actually call this puppet by name in any of the movies. I think the producers just decided to name him Billy. They never say Billy in any of the movies, as far as I know. So sometimes Billy the puppet is on the TV, which is why the back bling has a television with him on it, or he's riding his little tricycle and he explains some of the traps. So he's just a miniature puppet. He's not a full-grown person like we see here. So obviously there's some modifications, but that's Billy. He's definitely an iconic puppet from the movies, tons of merchandise about him. So you can see the tape recorder that says play me. That's from the first Saw. And he's got his little suit on and his creepy mask and his mouth moves and his eyes light up. And he's got those clown-like shoes on. That's funny too. And of course the white gloves. So very reminiscent from the movies. Even though he's just a miniature puppet there, it looks pretty good. And it does say he's reactive, so I'm hoping it says, do you want to play a game? Or maybe even game over. Then we've got the back bling. It says, you don't know me, but I know you. It's a quote from Jigsaw. And again, this is reactive as well. You can see Billy the puppet on the TV screen there. Again, I'm hoping this talks, but I'm not sure. It looks like he may just appear because it's the white screen for a while, and then he does appear right there. Pickaxe is called the Spiralized Slicer. It says, actually, this one's just for cutting pizza. So this is supposed to represent one of the traps, if you've ever seen one of the Saw movies. There's all sorts of crazy traps that Jigsaw has created, and it's for people that he deems don't appreciate their life. Because he lost a kid, I think in the first one. He had an unborn baby die, and it wasn't really fair because the baby never got to have a life of its own. And then you have people that don't appreciate their own life, so he puts them in a circumstance where they have to solve a trap where they die. It's crazy. But this definitely looks like one of the traps he would have made. There's no glider, unfortunately. The color scheme is just black, white, and red, so I just went with the one-shot glider, just a solid jet black. The wrap, I don't know how I feel about this. Obviously, there's a few saw blades there, which is a nice touch, but why is the color scheme green? That's what I don't get. I don't know how it's going to look, but I guess we'll find out. It is nicely animated. It's not reactive. The best part about this bundle, though, is Billy's tricycle. Absolutely amazing. It says game over on the front. It plays the creepy laugh. The tricycle has been blown up exponentially, though. Look how big that is. So I'll be quiet a minute so you can hear. Here you go. How cool is that? I can't wait to see this in game. All right, let's go take a look. All right, here we go. So this is the glider I chose. Again, it's just a jet black, which goes with his color scheme. He is a very nice jet black color. And just a little bit of red. So you can't really see the red from your perspective other than on the shoes. So I think a solid black glider works perfectly here. He's definitely gangly, but that's what they had to do because literally he's a small puppet in the movies. All right, here we go. So again, he does look quite gangly, but I think, again, that's what they had to do to bring him into the game in the first place. You can see the pickaxe is nicely animated. Those swirling blades just never stop spinning. The TV does have some static on it. It's not exactly white, so that actually makes sense why the wrap is that green color, because I think it's going to match that. His hair does look a bit weird. It's kind of like the Jim Carrey haircut from Dumb and Dumber, but that's what the puppet looked like, so that's good. You can see the white gloves. Other than that, he's just a very plain-looking character from our perspective. I'll do the pickaxe pull-out as well as swing, so I'll be quiet a second. Here you go. Okay, so that's a very scary swing sound. There's not really a contrail, but that's creepy. There was a lot of people disappointed that the reverse bear trap, I can't remember what movie that was from. It may have been from Saw 2 or 3, but that was an iconic trap, and people wanted that as the back bling. So we didn't get that, but we did get the TV, which does make sense as well. And here's the wrap in comparison to it. So that's kind of a close match. You can see the TV screen kind of has that greenish hue to it. How about the aim down sights? Oh, that's pretty clean. You can't really see to the left of him, but the top is wide open. His hair has some physics to it. You can see it moves just a little bit. Here's when you crouch. TV does take up a lot of space there. That's okay though. Again, not reactive for the wrap, just got that nice animation. You can clearly see his white gloves as well. Let's take a look from the front. So it looks like the tape recorder kind of swings when you move. I'm trying to see if his eyes light up. I hope that's not the reactivity, just having his eyes light up. That might be it, though, because they're not doing anything. And in the locker, they were. Oh, I'm going to be a little disappointed if that's the case. Let's check a splash effect on the pickaxe. Ooh, no splash. I don't know what they could have done because it's black and white. Let me try the weak spots as well. Maybe it's got a secret reactivity. Meanwhile, we will turn the lights off. Let's see if that makes him light up at all. So TV still glows quite nicely. Here's the wrap. Yeah, that's a nice color scheme. I guess it does flow because, again, you can only see mostly the black color scheme. So that's not bad. And how about from the front? Again, his eyes are not lighting up. That does not bode well for the reactivity. Let's do his tricycle. Oh, so if you don't move, it just rocks back and forth. Okay, that's creepy. And here's what happens when you move. Look how slow he pedals. His head just creepily turns from left to right. TV doesn't look like it lights up either. I mean, it is lit up, but nothing special. Okay, let me try the weak spots. So that's one of the better Fortnite emotes we've ever had. Okay, I missed it a few times there, but I didn't see it really do much. I was trying to see if it spins any faster, but it's spinning ferociously fast. Okay. Now, I know some people want me to try with a scope on just to see if there's any glitchiness. Okay, so you can definitely see the animation when you zoom in with the scope. I don't see any pieces of his bow tie popping in. That would be the glitch, if anything. Okay, so not bad. Let's test some reactivity. So remember, the back bling is reactive and the skin. So I'll try the pickaxe first just to see if it does anything special on a player. No, still has that nice sound effect though. Okay, one more. Okay, nope, I didn't see any reactivity to damage. And obviously when I shot him, I didn't see anything happen either. Okay, here we go. We're going to take a look at the back bling. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to figure out if that was the skin's reactivity or the backbling's reactivity. Because I heard the laugh, and I don't know if my character was doing the laughing or if that was the TV. Okay, so I'm going to aim down sights and get another limb, and we're going to see if his eyes light up. Here we go. Yes, they do. Okay, so from what I gather from that, I think the reactivity on the skin is his eyes light up and he laughs, and then the back bling just has the TV turn on. And it kind of goes, ksh. Let me just make sure I have my copy. Wait, can you do a copyrighted emote? I just want to see if I have my sound on. Okay, yep, I hear it. Okay. All right, let's do one more limb here. In the dark, we're going to watch the TV this time. So I'm surprised he doesn't say, do you want to play a game? Let me take the back bling off and we'll try again. I thought for sure we would get that voice line. Okay, here he is without a back bling. I don't know. I kind of feel like you need the TV. I know a lot of people don't like back bling, so I guess he doesn't look too bad without it. Okay, here we go. We're just going to get in a limb with no back bling. We're going to see if he still laughs. I'm pretty sure that's part of the skin reactivity. Oh, just kidding. So it's the back bling that laughs. Interesting. Okay, so all the skin's reactivity does is light up the eyes. So let's turn off the lights one more time. Okay, sorry for killing you so many times. Okay, I'm going to eliminate him and then do the nailed it emote right away so we can see. Here we go. Yeah, so that is the only reactivity. See, he should speak. He should say, do you want to play a game? But no, we didn't get it. That part's a little disappointing. Let's try the back bling on another character. We'll do the wrap skin because I have to show the wrap anyway. So that actually makes the back bling even more worthwhile. The fact that it does do the laugh. Okay, here we go. So a non-Billy the Puppet skin. Let's see if it still laughs. Yeah. And it makes that cool noise when it goes away too, almost like a static sound. So let me take the back bling off and I'll show you the wrap. Okay, so here's the wrap on the wrap skin. So it actually looks kind of cool. And I do like that color scheme. It reminds me of the Matrix wrap a little bit. You can see that really dark teal. That's the color I like right there on the almost the shoulder. Whereas the saw part is that almost light blue. But that green is just phenomenal. Great looking wrap for sure, even though it isn't reactive. Yeah, that's pretty clean. Let's see what it looks like in the dark. So the green doesn't pop as much as I thought it would, but the saw blade definitely does. And it's nicely animated as well. Pretty clean. All right, so there you go. That is Billy the Puppet from Saw. So I think you actually really should run his back bling, just because it does do the laugh and it does match the wrap. So I think it's an ideal fit for the skin. And I'm glad that it comes with it. It's not sold separately, so that's a plus. Everything else, though, if there's not really a big bundle, I don't think you really need the pickaxe. It does fit, but again, there's no contrail, there's no splash, there's no secret effect when you hit somebody. The wrap is pretty solid, but if you don't want to spend the V-Bucks on it, it's understandable. You could use like a jet black wrap, and it would still look just as clean. But I really feel like you need the Billy's Tricycle emote. This is definitely a plus. So if I recommend anything, it's the skin, which comes with the back bling, and then this awesome tricycle. Everything else, if there's no big bundle, yeah, it's really not worth the purchase unless you want to match the combo in full. But here's hoping there is a bundle. I don't know why they wouldn't bundle all these things together, but we'll see. So there you go. This might be the greatest Fortnitemares collaboration we've had thus far. Previously, I would have said it was Michael Myers, but I love everything about this bundle. There were obviously a few disappointing features. Number one, the reactivity on the skin. I really feel like he should have said that iconic quote, do you want to play a game? But I think from what I read, there might be a mythic item coming where you deploy Billy on the tricycle and he says that. So I don't know, maybe they saved it for that. I don't know if that's even real. I just remember reading that on Twitter. But otherwise, his eyes just light up. So that was a little disappointing. I think they nailed the back bling, the iconic laugh, the TV buzzing in and out. That's pretty impressive as well. I would have preferred a glider, maybe him riding the tricycle. But other than that, it's very, very clean. I think they did a sensational job, and it's just the right amount of creepiness for Fortnitemares and Halloween. I love it. So this comes to the item shop tomorrow. Again, 1,500 V-Bucks for the skin and the back bling, and everything else, unfortunately, is sold separately. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is tabortime.